Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And thank you to my members. I don't think my members have my membership uh, notifications on because every time I set a um, video for them, no one watches it until I do it for everybody. Anyway, so if any of my members watch this, please set it up where you can get the videos first. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Well, anyway, I open it up for everybody to see it. But anywho, what is going on in the YouTube streets? I am working on another purse in purple. I really need to expand my colors. I'm going to put this here so I'll know where. Take this out. So I do not want to mess up. Okay. I used a paper clip. I don't like using them, but it was quick. So this is Mosey, M-O-Z-Y. It is her pattern. I just love those cute purses. Hey, Jan, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. What is your weather like? It was in the 50s this morning here. Your kind of weather. Oh, you're at work. That's a good place to be for some of us. You know, I'm trying not to be. I'm hoping this purse works out right. I don't see why it shouldn't. Just follow the instructions. Follow the instructions, and it'll all work out okay. What's the weather like there? I don't think we're going to get warm until the weekend. At least that's when I hope it's warm because we have a game Sunday. I have so much work to do. What else is new? What else is new? Sure, I got 14. And that temperature is, woo, that's cold. Mm-mm. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. You're laying down, trying to recover from hanging out. I want to be laying down, relaxing. And I thought I went to sleep a little earlier last night, but I'm still tired. I think I have to go back to my 10 o'clock, call it quits, getting energy for a little person. I hear you. You will need it. What's the weather like there? Yeah, I need to expand my horizon because all I see is purple, purple, purple. I need some more colors. And this isn't not even the right size. I kept looking at the video. I was like, why is hers look so much thicker? And I'm thinking this is 3-weight. And then I looked at the label and it's not 3-weight, 2 millimeters. And I thought it was 3 millimeters. And then I was wondering, okay, that's probably why it's not quite as stiff as hers. So then I went on to not YouTube, onto Amazon to look for some 3-weight. I mean, not three. I keep saying 3-weight, not 3-weight. 3 millimeters of the macrame. I did find it, but it'll have to wait till next week. Hey, Brittany. Not Brittany. Jeez. Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Says hi, Gigi, Jan, and Nene. I'm cold. Yes, it was quite cold today. 42. Well, we weren't very far off from 42. I wanted to get warmer because that is why we live in Florida. Not for no 50-degree weather. I always feel bad for people that come, they spend all their money for their vacation to come here, and then they get here and it's cold. Between December and like February, March, weather is so unpredictable. But I got to keep my head up. I colored my hair. I do not like this color. I got to make sure I don't buy it again. And I bought 2 of them. So I'm stuck because I'm not going to take it back. I do. Look at that. But that's all right. It'll wash out in 2 weeks because it's just a rinse. This is a time of the year I can actually, not in the house because I'm going to get hot, but if I go outside, I can actually let my hair be down because it'll keep me warm. But not in the summertime. And last night I was waiting to the very last minute to turn the heat on. And I just saw on the news that Florida Power and Light increased their prices in January to fund their hurricane fund or whatever. I was like, man, you all don't even keep the lights on, but you want more money. See, Nightbot is doing its job. And I get so many. I try to block all these calls. It doesn't matter. More and more and more and more keep coming. Same thing. Hi, this is so and so. You've qualified. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many times you block it. Same and what is it? Pre-recorded voice is on every single, all over the country, all over the United States. every state they can be in, they're in, and they're just, telemarketers, automated calls. Then I get text messages from, um, probably some headhunter that's with the school board for a school nurse position. They don't pay enough. Mm. I don't wanna deal with anybody's children. Not at all. And the way this, state is set up for teachers to fail, I don't have anything to do with that at all. They can keep that. Only job I wanna know about is retirement. That's the only job I want. They can keep all of these other jobs, all of them. I used to get, the headhunters, looking at your resume, and we see you have ER experience, and we're looking for someone. I was like, "Not in this lifetime." These rubber bands are gonna drive me to drink. Hey, Shakita, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon. Blessings to you as well. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I think everybody's having a cold spell. Did you all see all that snow um and I'm smacking up the yang yang. um in upper I guess it's upstate New York. Well, I think it's all the way down. It's just so much snow. And I was watching news and they had people on top of the houses shoveling snow off the roof. I was like, I just can't. I will take the chances with the hurricanes and pray every time one is coming my way. But that cold, mm-mm, I just can't. That was so much snow, it was just ridiculous. Then they had the pile up on, I don't know what highway it was. Just too much, it's too much, it's too much. People get snowed into their house. Last year was really bad, and this year looks like it's gonna be just as bad. That would freak me out to get snowed. Can't get out of my house. Look at this. Another one. I don't even know these. Duluth, Minnesota. It doesn't even matter that you block them. They're just gonna keep calling. Oh, it's 70, mostly cloudy. Well, can it rain so I don't have to run my sprinklers? Please rain. I'm hoping this I can get this finished before Friday because I think it's definitely bigger than the other one that I have. The other one is definitely more nighttime. This one might be more daytime and a little bit bigger. Message after message after message. They're just clogging up my messages. And I don't understand why they don't stop. and why they have so many. Whatever happened to the no-call list? Did it just go away at some point? Because obviously it doesn't matter. They still call, and they must not be being sued over all these ridiculous calls. Nightbot, these scammers don't care at all. I tried asking a guy to take me off their list in high school. Oh my goodness. I put myself on the he simply replied no. My goodness. Way back when they supposedly had the no call list, I was on it. It didn't matter. That's why I think it's just went out the window. These rubber bands are driving me bonkers. But I just don't, it doesn't matter to them. They're just going to harass us. They're going to harass us until the end. I will not be on a Friday lunch. I don't know if I'm going to come on later, but I won't be on Friday lunch. Um, but I will be Saturday on Whatnot if nothing happens, because there's always something going on. But hopefully, I'll be able to do my doll sale Saturday at 1 o'clock. And I think I'm going to be done with Whatnot. I haven't really made any money on Whatnot. The only advantage to it is that they don't charge you for the items that you put on there. They only charge you if it's sold. But on, as I said, Etsy, they charge you for every item that you put on it. You just can't win with these platforms. There's always a fund. There's always money somewhere you're going to have to put out. I tried to do my own website, but the lady that was doing it, she's in another state, and I ended up paying almost $300 for Square and never used it. So I made sure to cancel that. Hopefully, I won't get one of them. Oops, we charged you. 'Cause I told them cancel that now, because I know I'm not going to be using it. 'Cause you have to have some kind of platform. Even I was like, I thought if you do your own website, then you shouldn't have all those added costs. But apparently, you still got to pay somebody's platform to run it off of. Hey, Diane. Thank you for the thumbs up. How are you today? What is your weather like? And are you working on anything? I'm working on a purse. I like this polyester macrame cord. It's not as hard on your hands as t-shirt yarn is. I bought some other t-shirt yarn. I haven't used it yet. Vicky of Gotcha Hook, um, she says she likes it, but I haven't used it yet. And of course, it's purple. I think purple is my color, my go-to color to practice with. Hmm. Just in case it turns out the way I want it to, then it's for myself, nobody else. Cold in Philly now. Yeah, you all have had some really bad weather as far as, me, the girl from Florida. That's why I don't like going places in the wintertime because the snowstorms, you just gotta be ready for it. And I don't think I'm gonna ever be ready for it. I was very lucky when I took my, daughter up to New York to see the, Christmas tree at Rockefeller Square, that there was no snow. It was chilly, but it wasn't extremely cold, so I knock on wood that we had a good visit, but it was quick because I messed up our flight. I thought we were flying in the morning, and somehow, crazy me, scheduled the flight for a nighttime flight, and we got there, and it was after midnight, then we had to get up early in the morning, but we were lucky, the hotel sent a driver to pick us up, so I had all that set up. So we had the driver to pick us up, take us back to the hotel, and got up half groggy because we wanted to, get downtown Manhattan to meet up with a friend that lived in New York at the time, and so we got up, we got on the train, the person told us to keep the ticket because the ticket can be used for the bus or whatever, and so we got down there, and then we did one of those tours of New York City. Then we met our friend who went to Junior's for lunch. Then we went on foot, sightseeing. We went to the Empire State Building. Let me see. Is that the right building? Yeah, I think it's Empire, or is that in anyway, we went to the building. I think it's Empire, yeah, it's the Empire State Building in New York. I forgot the one that's in Chicago because I went there once upon a time too. But anywho, we got there and another doggone, oh, this is Alamosa, California, looks like. Um, but we did that quick tour. We got some cocoa, and then we went back to her place, and then my daughter and I got on the bus. It's all in one day, all in one day. So we got back to the bus stop, and sure enough, I had lost the doggone ticket, and so she had just enough change so we could get on the bus, and the bus took us right back to the hotel. It was a direct bus ride back to the hotel. So that all worked out. But it was a one-day event. And when I say I was tired, I hope I'm never making that mistake again. Hey, Vegan Kings, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Let me see what she says on foot. Oh no, yes, that's a lot. I hate New York. It was a lot. Was that my third time? The very, very, very first time I went to New York, I was in the army, and one of my friends, she's Puerto Rican, so she lived in New York. Whom I haven't seen her since we all parted ways years ago. But she wanted to. I think it was during Thanksgiving. I told her, "Oh yeah, I'll take." I was very, very adventurous when I was young. I didn't think about nothing. So we went to New. I took her to New York home and met her family. Majority of them spoke Spanish, no English. I felt like a fish out of water. Got back in my little Toyota Corolla and drove back to DC. And then the next time that I went was to see The Color Purple. And then we went to see the tree. So I've only been to New York 3 times. It's quite a place. Quite a place. If you've never been, quite overwhelmed. I was really, really fascinated with the subway system. And when we went for The Color Purple. It was so funny. Um, the hotel that we stayed at, we were all looking like, "Oh, we gotta get a taxi to the, theater." and all this stuff, and then we realized it was just walk up the block and to the left, I think it was, there was a theater. So that worked out great. But, when we went to Chinatown because they all the ladies wanted to get purses and stuff, those knockoff purses, and I could care less. I just went because the group was going. And so we took the subway. One of the ladies used to live in New York, so she knew the subway somewhat. And I thought it was so fascinating that when we came out, we were right there at our hotel. I was like, this is so I couldn't do the subway all the time. I don't like being underground, but it was an experience. Brianna says, "Phew, my heart's racing." Oh, yeah, we it was a lot in a short time, to say the least. But we got it done. We got it all done. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Let me get off of here so I can go and whip up something to eat before I have to go back to the computer. So I really, really, really want to go to sleep. But I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Again, I probably won't will not be I know I won't be on Friday, but, Saturday, I'm doing my doll sale on Whatnot, and if possible, I might do a nighttime on Friday, but we shall see. So thank you all again for joining me. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, afternoon, night, whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.